Welcome to your strategic edge in analytics. Culture, tools, teams. Everyone loves to talk about them when it comes to data leadership. But here's the truth. You can't lead any of it if you don't know yourself first. That's why our Data Leadership Academy begins with self-assessment. Before you align or act, you need a clear-eyed view of who you are as a leader. Let's start with something simple, a little personality test. One tool we often recommend is the Enneagram. It gives you a number, a kind of shorthand for how you see the world. If you're curious, you can explore it at enneagraminstitute.com. For example, someone who tests as a 5 tends to be a deep thinker, comfortable with silence, grounded in structure. Traits like that can explain a lot about someone's approach to leadership. But the point isn't the number, it's what you learn from it. Compare who you think you are, who assessments say you are, and who others perceive you to be. That triangulation, that overlap of perspectives, is where true self-awareness begins. Next, run a personal SWOT analysis. We use SWOTs for business all the time. Now, apply that same framework to yourself. What are your strengths? What do you naturally do well? What are your weaknesses, the blind spots that might trip you up? Where are your opportunities to grow? And what are the threats that could derail your progress? It's a simple, structured way to capture reality, not just the story you tell yourself. Now, take it further. Get outside perspective. Self-perception only goes so far, so ask 5 people for honest feedback. Your boss, a direct report, 2 peers or customers, and 1 former colleague. Send a short note that says, "I'm working to become a better data leader. Could you share 1 strength, 1 weakness, 1 opportunity, 1 threat, and a short summary of me as a professional?" You'll be surprised how willing people are to help, and how differently they see you. Finally, update your resume. Not because you're job hunting, but because it forces you to write out your story. Where you've been, what you've achieved, how your trajectory looks on paper. That process builds narrative discipline, something every leader needs. Put these 4 lenses together, your personality test, your SWOT, your feedback, and your resume, and you'll have a much clearer composite picture of yourself. Most people never take the time to do this. That's what sets you apart. Leadership starts here. Know thyself, to thine own self be true. Pick 1 step and start. Take the Enneagram. Draft your SWOT. Send that first feedback request. Update your resume. Begin the work of knowing who you are as a leader, and the rest will flow from there. And that's your analytics advantage.